Magatu on shoot for his new campaign. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 4. It was a really great week 3. Defending champs 0-3. That's really.
I don't think you can say anything more than that.
That's
Except,
really it.
Thank you for that nod to the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah.
Zoolander.
Greatest movie of our time.
Welcome to the week 4 picks.
Live from my kitchen.
Yeah. Change of scenery today.
Thought we spice it up.
Making something to eat.
Yeah, this is brought to you by
food for the belly.
Brought to you by Pathmark Shredded Wheat. That's the way we roll.
It's good stuff.
Anyway,
We'll start with the news updates
let's
real
jump
quick.
right into
Let's
it.
get right into the matchups.
Let's go quickly.
This is a starting revelation. Matt Bryant of the Buccaneers could be missing this
He
weekend's
will not
game.
play, probably.
He might not play.
His like
It's sad news.
3-month-old son
3-month-old
died,
son.
and they don't know why. He died in his sleep.
Yeah, they found him in the crib.
It's a shame.
It's disappointing. I mean, if you have another kicker,
I don't think anyone owns him, though,
yeah.
but his most memorable field goal was, of course, against the Eagles, 62-yard field goal. That was the day I broke my finger, by the way.
Ooh,
I was so angry, I slammed the door, my finger got caught inside of it, and it broke, and I had like a big, nasty blood.
He seems like a good guy on the surface, so that's tough news.
Yeah, moving right on. Not that we
this is
Flight of the wide receiver. Let's go over him.
Okay, first of
all, Troy Brown, the ageless wonder, has retired.
Receiver in Patriots history.
He's retired.
Dunzo.
Best cornerback ever, best wide receiver. I believe
fill-in.
I believe he punted the ball once.
Yeah. Randall Cunningham. You took the words right out of my mouth. You got Roscoe Parrish for the Bills, who
thumb injury.
Yeah, he's missing 4 to 6
Everyone
weeks
has
post surgery,
and Plaxico Barris is just
suspended
a dumb person.
Suspended for a game. So you got 3 wide receivers.
Suspended for 2 weeks, 1 game. Yeah, moving on because try to keep this under 2 minutes. Dancing with Death.
Jason Taylor,
JT,
star of Dancing with the Stars. Apparently, he suffered a leg injury, a calf injury during the week 3 game. He wasn't going to have it treated at the hospital. Then realized it was painful. Went there. He had blood removed. It was a blood clot.
He had 2 more hours.
2 more hours. The doctor said he would have been dead. So clearly,
not gonna lie, it would have been funny to hear about that. Like it would have been It would have been slightly humorous to be like, oh, Jason Taylor didn't want to have treatment, and then he died because of it.
It would have been.
It would have been like, oh, that's a shame, but ha ha ha, kind of similar, funny. Right. I'm sure Dancing with the Stars have done like a silent tribute.
Don't know how that directly affects your fantasy play this week, but
yeah. By the way, I think Kim Kardashian is getting kicked off Dancing with the Stars already. We're not going to talk about that though.
I couldn't care less.
Kim Kardashian dating Reggie Bush tied into fantasy football.
It is the worst piece of television
right
programming.
Along.
Not good.
Okay, we're gonna jump right in. Okay. We got Vito taking on DJ Diddles,
the man I always support in this thing.
Yo, can we go?
Justin.
I won the board last week.
We put something on the board.
Justin over John.
Yeah.
Bam. Justin, congrats on the first.
I'm not winning the board here at all this season.
Well, you're only trailing 1 because you won the first week. I won the next 2.
I don't have faith in myself.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I don't know what we're putting.
What this matchup is going to come down to is straight up running back.
This
guy tried to trade me. Who was it this week?
It was Thomas Jones.
I turned it down.
Randy Moss.
It might come back to haunt me because my running backs are Darren Sproles and Willis McGahee, who really hasn't done anything this season.
What you talking about, Willis?
I need big games from those 2 guys because I have
Darren Sproles can always take it back when he touches the ball.
I'm giving the nod to Justin. Now, I gave the nod to the other team last week, and I ended up winning by 2 points. But Justin gets the nod this week.
I agree with Justin getting the nod, but I don't think it's as far back as you'll think. I think it's
I can only dream. I need Darren Sproles to get a special teams touchdown.
Okay, here we go. MTO taking on Stand and Deliver. Can I slay another unbeaten team?
It will be.
If I do it, I'm the giant killer. The giant
MTO,
killer.
Michael Turner Overdrive 2-1.
But baby, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Stand and delivers.
But baby, but you ain't seen nothing yet.
Beat the undefeated team last week. Can he do it again? I think what it comes down to is a last-minute switch that you just made.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to point this out.
Starting Felix Jones against Washington.
No, I was going to point out that he's starting 2 Broncos wide receivers, Eddie Royal and Brandon Marshall.
Recently acquired in a trade.
I like the move because I have Jay Cutler. I have faith in this guy. He has put up huge numbers this season.
Jay Cutler bombs it, man.
Any Broncos wide receivers, if you have them, you are the benefactor at any point this season. So
see, Broncos wide receiver are not like the running game in Denver because the running game in Denver is atrocious.
See,
it's a carousel.
I concur. But they always churn out 1,000-yard rushers.
Oh, yeah.
So you always have the fear of
But it's always like Ryan Terrain being the 1,000-yard rusher.
I would fear a Broncos running back, but I like the fact that he has 2 Broncos running backs.
I give the nod to myself because I really want to see me go down in history as the killer. I'm not sleeping on stand and deliver though with LT. I'm not sleeping.
Don't knock his pair of 2 Green Bay wide receivers, man.
I'll take the Denver wide receivers over.
No question.
You want to put it?
No
okay,
question.
I was going to say that could be our board.
No.
That could be our board.
No,
Moving right along, we've so far we've picked Justin and myself.
Unanimous.
Now we're moving on to Die or Die and the Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
Stop. Yellow Jackets, best smack talk of the year so far.
Agreeance again.
Where have you gone? Greatest show on turf.
Of course, referring to Torrey Holt, who is not having a good season so far.
Or we could say, where have you gone, Matt Millen?
Matt
Millen, bye-bye. I don't know. We didn't talk about it. He's fired. Great news.
Lions had something like a 30-80 record with him as general manager.
This is going to be another close matchup because I think it's closer than the scores down there indicate. It's really, I think, going to come down to what Adrian Peterson can do against Tennessee's defense. Albert Haynesworth,
right?
Keith Bullock, got a lot of good defensive players in that team.
See, I disagree. I think it comes down to quarterback play, and I think what really comes down to
it doesn't come down to quarterback play. Derek Anderson's going to crap himself.
It is always going to come down to quarterback play when you are going against someone with Derek Anderson because Aaron Rodgers will light it up this week against Tampa Bay.
I guess that's true because Derek Anderson is it's just a matter of time before he finds that groove.
I'm putting this on the board. I don't care if you agree. Aaron Rodgers will have at least 3 touchdowns this week. That's where the difference is.
I'll put it on the board.
Okay.
I'll put it on the board.
You think fewer than that?
I think fewer than 3.
Okay. I'll go 3 or more.
3 or more. Okay, so I have to, if he throws 1 or 2,
Ward,
I win.
Chris Ward, rest assured, you don't need the greatest show on turf to win. You will win this week.
Okay.
Do you agree? Who you taking?
Yeah, because I think that Peterson and Derek Anderson won't do good for my crowd.
Sorry,
okay?
dude.
This is going to be actually probably one of our shortest videos. We're only on 7 minutes. Shortest video! Tushy squeeze! Sorry, Morty. I'm not a gymnast.
Okay. We got Pasula.
Yeah.
Pasula against McLeish here this week.
Yeah.
Defending champ, man, deserves a slow clap.
Yeah.
He is
0-3.
0-3.
Yo, so start thinking about the first draft pick that you're going to have next year.
Did you hear that? Is our French toast ready?
No, our French toast is almost ready. Banana
wrap
Foster French toast. So that's what you get when you're like a great host here. You get cooking going on.
What about great guests?
No, that's what I'm saying. When you participate in this round table show.
By the way, invitations on the table for a guest spot.
Yeah, if you ever want to drop the important shit you have to do like school or work.
That's what happens when you have a night shift, man.
Yeah, when you have a night shift and no job, you can.
What time is it?
I don't know what time it is.
It's fantasy football talk time.
That's what time it is. Okay. Anyway,
always.
Trent Edwards is making a start for Bring Back Tecmo. I guess if you're 0-3, you can afford to make a gamble, right? That's what happens when you draft Eli and Peyton Manning, and they both have the same bye week.
Ooh.
You check that out before
he drafted both guys?
Yeah, and they're the same bye. He drafted one as the fill-in.
I didn't realize that.
Whatever.
Who planned that one at the NFL scheduling depot there?
Well, obviously, it's
they want the 2 Mannings off at the same time?
You know what? I think
John's 2-hand touch on their backyard or
John's
something?
going 0-4. He always gets on me because we don't pick his team, yet we've been right. Every time we've been right.
Can't deny that.
So if you want to get on us about picking your team, win a game. And then we'll be like, okay, we made a mistake.
Yahoo doesn't give you a chance, John. I mean, it's 128 to 111 in terms of prediction.
But look, Jamal Lewis, Jonathan Stewart, Lee Evans.
I really like McLeish's team. I got to say it now. For 1 and 2, you're much better.
I had a dream last night that McLeish sent me a trade offer. Dead serious. This was part of my David Akers dream. This was part of David Akers' dream. It was Frank Gore and Steven Jackson for Brandon Marshall.
I wouldn't take that.
I didn't.
I wouldn't.
I didn't, but I thought about it, so I got a lot of running backs.
Anquan Bolden and Lavernius Coles. Lavernius Cole's been playing very consistently.
Bolden's been great. Bolden has been beautiful. Dare I say it?
Gore, Steven Jackson, it's deadly. Yeah. Your team is deadly here. Yeah. You got this one.
I like to start at Larry Johnson. We got to wrap this up.
We had said it was only got the shortest 50
seconds.
We got 50 seconds.
Yeah, and we're going time. That's all how it always is. We took a lot of time in that last matchup. Anyway, we're picking McLeish. We're picking Ward over Micro. We're picking me over the other Ward, and we're picking Justin over you.
That's 4.
That's it.
Yeah, that's 4.
That's it.
Yeah, I can count.
Okay, good. Anyway, enjoy it. We're going to go eat some bananas, Foster French toast.
Yeah.
Peace up. A-Town down. He hates it.
Love you guys.
Later.